Hello and welcome. I did a little something after I talked to you last, but it was just flipping the pieces. I mean, that takes a surprising amount of time, and I at least have the pieces I'm gonna start with. And I probably should have organized them better. Also, hello, welcome. My name is Kersti. I have a lot of things that I want to do, and the puzzle is unfortunately, and I should have known this. I mean, it's spring, or technically it's summer, and it finally getting warmer again. Thank you to who sent the warmer weather. I really appreciate it. That did not work. Woo! They worked. I had the first two together. But yeah, with summer and garden, because I have a lot of garden to do. It's been a lot. And I didn't plan this out properly because, let's be honest, I started the biggest puzzle that I have, which is not even my puzzle, it's my sister's. And it's also, what can I say? It is a lot of stuff that needs to go on outside, and I don't really have always the most energy. Man, I wish I had like a ton of energy that I could spend every day. Unfortunately, I don't. So starting this puzzle when I did might not have been the best idea I've ever had, but at the same time, I really wanted to do the puzzle. So here I am, doing the puzzle. And struggling how to do it. It's so many pieces. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. At the same time, I mean, I am putting things together already, so yay, me, yes. One challenge is some of the pieces are not so they can like click together. They're like, they don't lock together all of the pieces, which is very unfortunate because that makes it hard because you can't move like many pieces at the same time. Oh wait, maybe that's okay, never mind. But yeah, I mean, as usual, I'll probably be all over the place. But yeah, I've been working in my garden a lot, and it's been so enjoyable. So much hard work though. So I am exhausted a lot, but I enjoy it. The challenge is that, oh, did they go? Yes. The challenge is partly that it's so much to do, and I'm struggling with, not necessarily where, actually I'm totally struggling with where to start because there is so much to do. And I mean, this is not something that I have done on this level ever before, so that's definitely a challenge. It's so much to do, and I'm struggling with like deciding all the things. But I have gotten some things done outside, and other things are like creeping up on me, and I'm realizing that I probably should have started so many things so much earlier, but I didn't. I'm hoping that means I'll learn till, you know, next year, so I can start things earlier and be more, I don't even know what the word is. Basically more prepared, maybe? I don't know. It's gotta be a lot, no matter what kind or how I change or switch it around or whatever. It's gonna be a lot because it's a big space. And but I enjoy it though. But it's a lot. So that is definitely challenging. And I use so much energy on all of it, but yeah, I definitely enjoy it, but it's taking a toll on the body I have mornings now where I'm so sore that part of me is like, do I really need to get out of bed? I don't know. Maybe I could just stay in bed. I mean, you can't do that because that's not how a body functions. Occasionally, you need to get out of bed to do your business, but I am thoroughly enjoying it though. Absolutely. But it is, and it's taking so much longer than I thought. I mean, I knew it would take long, but I don't know. I don't think, I thought I was prepared for it. Turns out I'm not as prepared for it as I thought I was. So that's, it's gonna be a lot of challenges. I'm just saying, a lot of challenges. But, you know, that's how we learn and grow and evolve and all that cool stuff. So I'm totally okay with it, but also I'm like, what the hell have I got myself into? And the answer is, I don't know. I have an idea. And I thought I had more of an idea than I apparently have. So I'm learning that the hard way, I guess you could say. But at the same time, it is thoroughly enjoyable. So that's good. But that means that the puzzle, that I was like, oh, I'm gonna use the puzzle as relaxation and I'm gonna film it all and talk to you guys, and that is, how would you put it? It ends up a bit on the back burner. It's definitely on my mind a lot, but at the same time, I mean, there is only one of me, and there's only so much that I can do, and that is occasionally very frustrating. So, and I can see now that because I haven't been doing this without you guys, except the flipping of the pieces, but I see now that I probably should have sorted it a little bit. That would have made it easier, because there is a lack of space. And no, not necessarily a lack of space, it just feels like it's a lack of space, and I'm gonna have a problem because yeah, and also I'm sitting on the floor and all that, but yeah, I am enjoying it though. But the gardening and the puzzle, even though the puzzle gets, I don't know, it's a bit on a struggling path at the moment. And it's not on a struggling path just because I'm struggling with the puzzle, because it's big and it's, yeah, it's also because there is a lot of gardening that needs to happen. I mean, there are things that are growing in a way that I cannot, it's being covered a little too much, a little too fast, some of the things, and I cannot keep up because I started later than I should have. I get that now, so I'll hopefully remember that next year. But God, I hope I remember that next year to like start before I think I should start. Start cutting the grass around the berry bushes before it needs to like grow a lot. Just start when it's like tiny to keep on top of it. Is that even possible? I don't know, because it's a lot. But yeah, I have planted out not all of my seedlings. I am having some of the seedlings getting adjusted to the outside world. I think that's a bit of a shock for some of them. Not all of them are enjoying their venture out into the real world, so to speak. And I have planted some of them out, and not all enjoyed that process. Not all were technically really big enough, but I didn't have space inside, and I was just like, what do? I just put them outside and keep my fingers crossed and hope they survive. That is that's how I'm gonna be doing a lot this year, because I don't have much of a dedicated space for it. I don't have oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have grow lights, and there are a lot of stuff like that I don't have, which makes some things a little hard, because I don't have the dedicated space for it. So they're not growing optimal, those little seedlings of mine. They're more like being very sad that they have to be alive somewhere that is definitely not optimal for them. I feel so bad for them though, my little seedlings, especially the tiny ones that I put outside. On the bright side, I didn't just put them outside. Several of them are now in the ground, so I'm hoping that helps them. But I don't know. It's very like, what's the word? Flying by the seat of my pants? Is that how the phrase should be used? Just kind of making it up as I go along, I feel. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. I have faith that at least some of them are gonna survive. And I can see that some of them are gonna survive, but I can also see that some of them might not survive, which is very sad. But it's, didn't I just have, oh, there. But yeah, it's, so I've been doing a lot of gardening. So puzzling has not been the focus, so to speak, because there literally have not been time for it. And it's so annoying. I want to have time for everything all the time, but there is only one of me, and there's only one of me, and there's only so much energy, and there's way more to do than it's possible for one person to do alone. Now that's a challenge. And I knew that challenge would come into play real fast, but I don't think I fully realized how much that will play a part. I mean, because I'm fairly used to doing most things alone. Yes, my parents have been here and helped me out a bunch, but still, I mean, yeah, but I have put so many, oh, I thought that would go there. I put so many seedlings outside, and I have put a lot of seeds in the ground. I think I'm done putting seeds in the ground, possibly, but there are still a lot of plants that need to go outside. They need to be adjusted to the outside before they fully move outside, I think. I'm working on that. I can only do so much because I have to get them in at night, and I don't want to have like, I don't want to risk my floor. As in, I don't want to put things that might be wet directly on my floor and potentially ruin the floor. That would really suck. I don't think that fits. So that's, oh, that fit. That's another challenge. I don't have the space to take things inside again after they've been outside if it has been raining. It hasn't been raining much lately, but you know, lately it rained a lot, but now it's back to dry weather. So, and that means that the things that I planted outside, I will be needing. I put a rain gutter on my garage, which worked great. Catch some water there. It was amazing, but that water is going to be used up real quick. So that means I will be back to hauling water from my house and over to where I have put in seeds and seedlings, and they're going to be needing water because the heat is coming, and I love that, and that's going to be great for the plants. But they don't just need heat, the plants of mine, they also need water, because if not, the plants will dry out and the seedlings won't even sprout. So there is much to do. But I planted out, I don't, let's see, I think I planted out all my brassicas now. So broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower, and some kale. I don't know if kale is a brassica. I don't know. But I planted out a bunch of those. I have put in so many seeds. So many seeds. So carrots, a few onion seeds. I don't eat onions, but I hear that carrots and onions are good companion plants. I don't know, but you know, I'll give it a shot because I don't have any kind of cover, like anything to cover my crop with that will make sure that the bugs don't get it. I don't have that. I wish I had it for me too, because apparently when you garden and you're very tasty, for this information, I am apparently very tasty. The bugs think I'm an all-inclusive, paid-for, free-for-all buffet. So, like, I have bug bites all over my face and all over my neck and my arms, and they itch. Bug bites itch. It is not pleasant in any way, shape, or form. So if anyone has some good ideas on how I can actually repel bugs instead of like attracting and basically telling the bugs, please come eat me. Because I don't agree with that statement. I do not want to get eaten by bugs, but that is what is happening. I am being, oh man, I am being eaten alive. And I have been eaten alive for the past couple of days. It is very unpleasant. I mean, they're annoying when they fly around. That is one thing, but then they, you know, park on your face and then they kind of go for it with the snacking, treating you like a freaking buffet. I'm not a buffet. I am not to be eaten. Someone forgot to tell the bugs that. So there's this tiny little flies that are like everywhere, and they really think that I am, I don't know, the best thing ever to eat. I don't agree with that, but I don't seem to have much of a choice. But yeah, I am definitely not a bug repellent. On the bright side, if someone came to visit me, they'd probably be very happy because they probably would not be eaten by bugs because everyone is attracted to me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it, but you know, you gotta, I don't know, you win some, you lose some, I guess. And this one I'm definitely losing a bit. But it's very uncomfortable. I do not recommend being eaten by bugs. It's very unpleasant. So I have bug bites everywhere. It is very unpleasant, and I wish they would stop eating me. But I have put a lot of seeds in the ground. I have put in, let's see, I mentioned carrots and onions and beets, and there are stuff that I don't know what's called in English, so I can't tell you, but many things have been planted. God. English is not my first language, I'm just saying, so I'm struggling with the language too. It's, and I itch, my whole face and my neck itch so badly. I just want to scratch it all off, and that would look real weird, running around without a head, but yeah, I'm in the itchy I'm in the itchy stages of gardening, I guess. Not by choice. Oh, the gardening is definitely by choice. The itchiness could not be less of a choice. But I mean, I got some things done. I planted a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to get rid of at least some of the grass around the berry bushes because that has grown to be quite tall. that the grass around the berry bushes is now reaching, it's about to pass my thighs and go up to my waist high already. And I mean, because May was so warm, but it was so dry, so it didn't grow that much. But then came the rain and everything just like shot out everywhere. And I realized I probably should have started the cutting of grass and all around the berry bushes way earlier. But I didn't. So, yeah. Note to self, next year, try to don't wait until it gets tall. Just start when it's tiny and keep at it. That's, I think that's going to be the motto, or like trying to have that as a plan for the next year. Don't wait until it's too long. Just go at it while it's still tiny, and it might actually work or something. I don't know at this point, but I am very overwhelmed, and I have like a million things that I would like to get done, but there is only so much that I can do, and I'm trying to decide like what's important, what do I have to do, and what can wait. And that is surprisingly hard, at least in my opinion. Also because, you know, I'm new to this. I haven't done this on this scale before. I haven't, ever. And not only am I doing it on a much bigger scale than I've ever done, I'm also doing it mostly alone. Which adds a whole set of new challenges. But God, it sounds like I complain a lot. I mean, I do. I think it's a human thing sometimes, complaining. But at the same time, it is the most enjoyment I have had in, I don't know, forever. That's what it feels like. Because it is so enjoyable. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it takes a lot of energy. And yes, I don't know what I'm doing. I should say, no, I don't know what I'm doing. But man, I love it. I love it so much. I love the puttering around outside. I love the fresh air. I don't always love all the wind because sometimes I feel like it's a little too much wind. But the movement and the gardening itself, it just, yes, I am thoroughly enjoying it. And I want to do that all the time. Unless it rains a lot. I don't really like being outside when it rains a ton, because when you get wet, you get cold, and I hate being cold. Absolutely hate being cold. But the gardening itself, oh man, it is the best, in my opinion. And man, if I could do that for a living, gardening and enjoying my time outside, I probably would have. But I mean, to be able to garden full time, that would have been, oh my god, that would have been such a dream. Problem is, if you want to run a farm, you need to have a rather big farm most of the time to be able to make enough money. And to run a big farm, you need a lot of big equipment, and then you kind of lose the connection with the outside in the same way. The connection that is what I want. So I guess you could say that's another part that makes me not want to do it, because I don't want to be on big machines. I understand the need for big machines, and I can appreciate kind of the use of it, but doesn't mean that I want to do that. I want to dig in the soil with my hands. Okay, use a shovel, because you know, if I were to dig like this, it would, yeah. With a shovel, it takes long enough. We don't have to make it even worse. But oh my god, yeah, I am. Oh, I'm so thoroughly enjoying all my gardening and absolutely loving it. So that is what I've been doing lately. Since I don't have a job, it's not like, ooh, I'm waiting for summer break, which if I had a job and we're waiting for summer break, it would probably come around soon. And yeah, I don't have summer breaks at the moment, but at some point I'll get a job and I'll get to have summer breaks again, and I would enjoy that too, because it's different. When you don't have a job, taking breaks is a completely different thing. But when you do have a job, you can look forward to having your summer break and the freedom of doing whatever you want and relaxing or doing house projects or puzzling, and doing that. Having that freedom to do things on your own time is different when you don't have the freedom to do whatever you want all the time. And that made it sound like I'm almost complaining about not having a job. And the money aspect of it, yes. The feeling of freedom that when you have a job and then you're on break, that freedom, like the freedom when you have the break, that is a very specific freedom you don't actually get when you don't have a job. So I mean, there are good and bad things about everything, you know. And yeah, it's all about how you phrase it or not. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to do my puzzle a little and say hi. And I'm not outside working today right now because obviously I'm here, but I'm also baking. So I might as well figure I'd finish off that before I went outside and got completely obsessed with all the gardening that needs to happen. Because I didn't even have enough garden beds, so I needed to dig away some grass, and that it's a lot, and I'm enjoying myself so much. So yeah, I just wanted to come and say hi and do my puzzle a little. I have done some things though. I mean, there are some things that are put together here, which is good, and it's gonna take not necessarily for, oh, that definitely does not go there. Yeah, it's gonna take a while though. Oh, that's fitted, because this is a lot of pieces. And this is just like a little part of all the pieces. What? Yeah, you get what I mean. Many pieces on a big puzzle, because 5,000 piece puzzles are, well, big. And I really should stop because I have to continue with my baking. I made the dough, so I'm gonna need to bake them out and then let them grow a little before I put it in the oven. But so yeah, that's another thing I've been enjoying lately. Baking! I like baking. I don't like baking when I have to bake, but I like baking when I don't have to wait. Have to do it. So I guess you could say I mostly enjoy doing things when I don't have to. And I don't technically have to garden, I just really enjoy it. So that counts. Right? I think so. I assume that counts. I can see that this needs a lot of, oh, that's not what I thought. I haven't decided yet, but I might sort and organize this a little bit without you guys, even though I started this puzzle by saying, oh, I'm gonna show you everything, and now I'm potentially backtracking a little, because trying to find all this while I talk to you guys, not always the easiest. I mean, you can see that I'm moving stuff around, but some of it I'm just moving around, not actually putting together. Did that make sense? I think so. It made sense in my head. Then again, a lot of things make sense in my head, but then it comes out and it's all weird. And yeah, I really need to go bake now. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle with the puzzle, and at some point we will get further along with the puzzle. That is the goal. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and are you gonna have your summer vacation soon, or don't you have a job like me? Yeah, I'm a little worn out these days because of all the gardening, so excuse that, and actually don't excuse it, just, I don't know. I'm happy that I get to do stuff like that, and I hope you are happy doing whatever you have to do too, or want to do. I hope you're happy doing things you have to do, because if you hate what you have to do, that would suck. But I'm going off on tangents now, so I'm gonna stop, and oh, I thought I saw a piece. Right, I was gonna stop, but this one, no, didn't work. Before I distract myself too much, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. I need to go bake. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you watch my next video and subscribe, and have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!